Okay, so I don't know why I always touch the camera. I know there's probably already a bunch of these videos out.
Flourish under my
Can't
nurturing.
imagine there isn't, because everyone, well, a lot of people are looking to get the catch and doing the story quest. By the way, if you haven't done it yet, the story quest is kind of insane. For the new area for 2.1, it's amazing. Ball is so much fun. Kujo's Hara, fun. But most importantly, if you're trying to get the
Whose
catch,
your eye art will
I
and
still have a
definitely
lot to
flourish
do with
under
the
my
guild.
these
nurturing.
guys
How
are
about
so
you take a
loud.
rest while I go?
If you, this is gonna be just everything I've found out so far, and from other people who have let me know some information, and hopefully just giving people ideas and tips on how to potentially do this the fastest way possible, but also how to kind of micromanage, because some locations are like tedious to get to while other ones are not. So of course everyone knows already. So there's the three associations, and each one offers a fishing rod that increases the success of catching the fish in each area. Um, of course, being Inazuma, Leeway, and Mondstadt. The catch so far, none of the materials really share anything. So my biggest recommendation is just fish everything. And I'll go over the basics of like how fishing works in this game. Um, from what I understand, there's two separate spawns. There's a day spawn and a night spawn, and then the cycle is from apparently from Japanese servers is 3 days. So every 3 days, all the fish locations will reset, and there's two independent spawns. Now there's RNG involved in the fact that there's like rarity of the fish themselves. Um, Mostly, and I really think it's just the ornamental. So if you go to your materials, you can actually see all the fish you get. All of them, all of them are blue. As you can tell, I've already kind of started, and has been really focusing on the Medica, I guess like the goldfish. And there's little triggers, and there's a few spots I've left open to fish because then I can kind of show it off. But then kind of I guess the unlucky thing if you are going for the catch is the fact that there's ornamental fish, which ornamental will be in your decoration tab. And as you can already tell, I have three of these guys in two, which is actually pretty awesome considering these are the ones I do want, because eventually I do want to like I'm more interested actually in the pond in some ways, actually the catch too, like equally so. Um, Kind of sucky because basically it consumes one of your fish for the day. So if you end up getting a
To
lot of
strike
them,
your foe takes
it is
unity
what it
between
is.
mind, arrow,
So
and bow.
Inazuma Angler is obviously where you get the items. Most important, just to start off with, is gonna be this guy, the Remy Angelfish. One everyone's probably gonna be wanting really desperately to get first off the bat because you're gonna need 6 plus, I think 18. You're gonna need roughly 18 of them. And I wish I could just TP to that. Uh, where my Wave Rider is, it's that broken ship with all the energy or like the electricity around it. Unfortunately, it is usually starting by mobs, but you can kind of get away with a little bit of murder. It's just a short trip from here. Honestly, it's kind of nice. It's not that far, and this is where you end up getting the purple Remy fish for the catch. Priority is getting this one on your respawns, and so you got the cycle going. Because I don't know if it's a static cycle like Monday to Wednesday and then it resets or whatever, and it's a 3 day, 3 day, 3 day. It might be based off the loot itself. If it's owned independent, then it really doesn't matter. Um, More importantly, you want to be able to get your, you want to fish up. So as you can see, you can kind of get past these mobs, and they won't aggro to you as long as you're kind of just on the other side. I wouldn't just kind of beeline into the ship here. And these guys are actually kind of a pain in the ass to catch. Um, Takes a while. I'll do all of them here just to kind of show you guys. But they are not an easy catch. The bar barely moves, and the system itself, like it's all over the place. You'll usually have one charge. So eventually, if you are on it for too long, and then Pineland says something, to get this like charge mode, which basically just means you're faster and everything goes a little bit faster. Kind of like what would you call it? I guess super mode. They're kind of like, I mean, obviously I'm trash, so like that was a garbage attempt. But this is where you get the Remy angelfish. I think almost every fish has an ornamental option. You can tell usually if it's ornamental or will be ornamental. It'll fight more in the concept of it. I also apologize ahead if this is going to end up being a long video because I'm going to go over all the locations, explain what you should be prioritizing. It does seem like there's a pretty much a static spawn. So there's just like you're going to have like these 3 fish or this 4 fish in your pond in this location. And so you might end up taking an extra day or an extra reset to actually get the fish you're really trying to get. Maybe you need one of the kois or something. Probably getting the base catch is going to be the most tedious because you need to get the kois. And the kois are pretty rare so far what I've seen. Kois are super rare. What's easier to get actually, so this is going good.
What is it? What is it?
Nice.
Is it a
The more difficult one to get is, yeah, the kois. The kois are seldom, so you're gonna want to prioritize when you can find them. And the pufferfish. The pufferfish are they're all over the place. You'll find them. So eventually you'll have the refinements, but getting the base catch is gonna definitely be tedious. Once you kind of get used to it, you get used to like the clicking. I honestly think this would be easier with a controller, with a dial, like if it's like an analog stick. So then what you should just do is you just quit. So because it's daytime, and you just go into the clock and then change it to night. So because it's day and it should be still day, we'll just test to make sure it's not considering night. No, it should be day. Yeah, it's morning. Just double check though. So the ripples will be gone because
To the bitter end.
And you don't want to do that and look like a dumbass because this thing could wipe them. Get out of here.
Order guide
At round now. Alright. Sometimes you're gonna end up having to do that. Rip. So we wait for night now. So just cycle to the night and there should be 2 spawns. Hopefully, I don't think I fished the night one. I think I only fished the day one. Hopefully there's some still. Is there? Oh no. I might have fished all. Wow, wait. Where'd all that? Oh. There's no fish. I only fished a few. So, that's interesting. Is it because of the mobs? I'm wondering if it's because of the mobs. I might have to swim away and then swim back. Let's just test this. So there should be normally 2 spawns. Hopefully I can like cycle around. What the heck? Alright, well. Maybe this location is independent. A lot of stuff is still uncertain because you're kind of just testing it. We'll just kind of go here. Maybe because it went to over the 0. I can't imagine that being considered anything though. I think maybe though. Yeah, focus on these guys. Get as many as this. Like, definitely prioritize getting the red or the
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as
unlucky. So yeah, I guess I spawn. They're done for the spawn. I'll try coming back another time. So yeah, you definitely want to prioritize these guys. Just drown. Wait. Oh, because the electricity. My entire team is white basically. Professional, very professional as a gamer. Look at me. So I'm gonna actually just more so hover all the locations. I can show you all of them. Some of them are a little confusing to get to. Where am I? Feeling. But there is a total of 20 something. So in Azuma, I wish I could just disable only specific ones. Can you do that? That would be pretty hype. So there's one on this main island, in the main Narukami Island. It's just in the dock. Really, you can't miss it. Seems to be quite frequent. The koi will be there, and the pufferfish, and then obviously the shop, just off the coast of the Violet Court domain. Easy spot. So that's 1, 2, should be 8 in total. 1, 2. So yeah, there's 2 here. The purple guys, really fun. One on the north side of the ship, broken ship here, is number 3. I want to say it's number 3. And oh my lorsh. And then there's 2 over here. So there's one here that's just off the rim of this. You can't miss it. So again, like I mentioned in like the early videos I posted, everything is a short distance, usually from a teleport waypoint. So there's one here. Once you unlock Palace and a Pool, really easy puzzle, pretty cool puzzle actually. Again, short distance, just jump over. There it is. And then, so that's the 2. Am I missing any from this spot? So 2, 3, 4. No, I'm good. 5 and 6. All right, and then the last 2, which is kind of. I wish there was more just to make it, I guess, easier. But it's like it's gonna be, I think, a permanent system now. So they might add or remove, or there might be anything in later on. And then there's 2, the 2 here. So again, straight from a portal, straight from a portal. Everything can just be jumped, and usually there are high waypoints too, which is really convenient. So that's Inazuma. Boop-a-doo. Leeway, most of it's on the north side of it. This one's a pain in the butt to get to, because you have to go from here and then go all the way to here. Just a pain. It's an actual pain to get to. But there's a fishy spot here, just right in this corner. And then the rest are, again, short distance. So one across just before the bridge here, in the little crevice. Almost these are identically on top. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 Mount Aozang or Aokang. 5, 6. I believe it's 11 in total here. Down the coast, so you can kind of do this like just trek, just come down the coast, jump from here and here. Again, everything short distance. Next one, so this one, this one, this one. This guy, the one that's shown off in the top, never forget this little pond up here, and the middle bridge here, and that's pretty much it. So that's should be 11, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One off the middle. Where is it? Here, 10, and then yeah, 11. Leeway is 11. It's the most tedious. It's going to be a tedious on it. It's honestly a pretty tedious thing to do, but relatively worth, I would say. There's only the one in Dragonspine for now, fortunately. I know a lot of people don't like Dragonspine. And then Mondstadt. Nothing's changed. Just the 3 here, centralized 3. 1 off the Dawn Winery. 2 in Storm Terror. And the 1 off Storm Bear Mountains, which is again, I believe 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I think it's. Wait, is I miscount? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. So 7, 11 plus 8. So what is that? 26? 26 spots in total. A lot of farming or fishing. Sorry, fishing to do. Most importantly, is just, yeah, cycle between the both daytime and nighttime spawns. If you have a friend or another account to join the world or whatever, perks to you, because you'll be able to finish this real quick. I think the one, because there's only the one spawn for the purple guys. That's in the one spot. And then just the... So far the lures are like super generous. The little guys all use the base lure, or bait, sorry, the bait. And then the kois use the red one. So the longfish all use all of them. Nothing changes across it. Once is that a koi? No, it's not. The kois and these guys, these are bettas. The bettas use the second bait. Pufferfish uses the lightning bolt one. Honestly, kind of sucky. Save your sakura blooms, and like you're gonna still have to farm them because you need more bait for the purple ones. This guy to craft more. I believe it is this guy. See, non pufferfish. Got to get those pufferfish. The big guys, you have to get them all. Prioritize getting these two. These guys can be a pain in the butt to catch. They're just tedious. The bar barely moves. Look at this. Look how slow it is. But once you get done and get used to it, I mean, we're gonna have the catch, and everyone's gonna be using it. It's an insane free weapon. R5. I hope the best of luck to everyone getting it. Also getting any of the cool ornamental fish. I think it'll be really interesting to see what kind of cool things, and hopefully, I don't even know. I could look right after this. Actually, what is it? So as I said, alright, come on guys. Get on the rod, get on the rod. So the bettas are pretty easy. Kois take... What do kois take? A worm? I want to say. Maybe I can go find some kois. Kois are obviously the other important one. Find them all, get them all. And yeah, it is gonna be... one hell of a time. Honestly, I'm kind of speechless over the storyline. If you guys haven't played, oh, see, ornamental fish. Son of a. I am curious if there is the black whale or some legendary fish that's gonna be like a mythical item or something. That'd be pretty sick. Even cooler if it was like each species has its own like 5-star variant. Be pretty cool. So hopefully, as you can tell between the two of those bettas, though, when it's more tedious, you already know it's going to be ornamental. Pretty much guaranteed. And then once again, we'll do the little thing. We'll put the clock here. So this is still considered nighttime. We'll just go 12 hours. Yeah, the storyline's sick in this game. Like I can't wait to find out what happens. They pretty much just announced the next area, which I'm assuming, I think, is... see, so they say they spawn. It's going to be the desert, if I'm correct. Kind of hyped about that. And we got some names. No spoilers or anything, just that. That's the only thing I can say is that they've technically announced our next place to go from Zuma. I guess that is spoiler alert. Sorry if I'm spoiling it for anybody. But... hype. Absolute hype. Honestly, the fishing is really simple in this game, as you expect from any game. The only thing I would prioritize is the fact that if you want to hit all the spots, hit them all, and the 3-day spawn. As far as if anyone's having any struggles with actual catching, my personal preference so far and learning how this kind of works, kind of just predict where it's going to end up going. So kind of let go if you think it's going to go left. Give more some power if it's going to go right. So you can kind of stay in the meridian a little bit. The little guys take no time at all. This guy, I believe... worms. Worms for the angelfish. Right? Yeah. And that's simple. So you just cycle through each area. And we'll all be getting the catch soon. If anyone likes these guides, I always like guides because, I mean, it drives me wild when you don't have the information. You're like, how do I do this? Genshin community guys are amazing for being able to keep up with all this. You guys make progressing in this game super easy. I love learning and trying to do the puzzles myself, but sometimes when you get stuck, you kind of, you do what you got to do. That's it. I can't think of anything else. Honestly, if there was anything else I missed, let me know. Throw it down in the comments. I think I've covered pretty much everything. The shops are pretty straightforward. Eventually, you'll get the rods. probably should get the rods eventually if you get them. I think you're just gonna have a surplus of fish eventually, anyways. Buy them when you can, and it'll make getting through the cycle immensely easier. I was hoping that maybe I could get one in a single day, or a single cycle, but it doesn't seem like it. Not unless I use someone else's world and farm from them. You can farm them, but if you do farm theirs, like herbs and stuff, you're taking all of them from their world, so they don't get theirs. That and the RNG factor, yeah. Just hopefully you get some good spawns, get some really dense koi spots. I don't think any of these spots have kois. We can double check. And just look for that ripple. Once you see that ripple, just jump over to it. A few spots have mobs. Not a big deal. Most of them are like hillicurls and stuff. This one doesn't. This is a pufferfish though. I guess a tip if you're like wanting to go really fast, and I found this works really well. So if you're fishing and you're gonna change bait, you can change bait mid retrieval. You can almost animation cancel. Probably a perk, yeah. Honestly, this is kind of a big brain tip. I don't know if anyone's noticed that you can do this. You can cycle the bait while you are catching. So as soon as I'm done with this, I can, like, as I'm retrieving it, I can cycle into the next one and then toss it out. And it'll be good. So then it's registering it. So as you're retrieving, you can actually change your bait. So if you're kind of going in it, don't constantly change one bait at a time. Kind of fish all of the basic fish, or fish all the puffer fish, and then cycle through, and you can save a little bit of time. That's my big tip, I guess. Ultimately, is that you can cycle through. These puffer fish are a pain in the butt.
That was a tough
Alright.
fight.
Best of luck, y'all. I can't wait to see what the pond's gonna look like. I think I can buy it. Wow, look at that. So many. And this is my first day doing it since like the reset or whatever. So keep it real. Any comments if I missed anything, let me know. And hopefully people start getting their catch. And leave it at that. Take it easy. Peace.